5 years in the future, he just forgets about the present moment sometimes, like crucial times too. You know?
Yeah. Oh, and here we go.
And Lucky's definitely no stranger to overextending either. So hopefully this will be really clean and impressive.
And good Falco, so let's see how he uses that matchup knowledge. Oh, Shine, nice.
Ooh, okay.
Forget your
Lucky's
laser,
moving
dude!
so well already.
That laser nair, that's like the hardest laser counter I've ever seen.
Dude, Bobby didn't make a decision that stock.
He wasn't allowed
He was just straight up, that was it.
It wasn't up to him.
Oh, Joey, what is going on right now?
He's moving so fast too. Like all these.
We want the stream to last a while, bro. We have donations we're trying to get going. What is this guy? He's a little too juiced up here.
Oh my gosh. And this is like also, I think, one of Bobby's stronger matchups too. So this is extremely impressive. I don't normally see him like kind of flustered against the Fox or really outpaced by a Fox. Really, like that's impressive to do.
Bobby doesn't usually get out tech skilled very often.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah.
Beating him in that battle is.
I think
hard
it's too early to say if that's what's happening now, but it feels like it's trending towards that right now. You know.
Like we were saying, there's so much adaptation these players can do, so we will see that.
It's back. Oh, try to tomahawk him, but Spot Shine is just like ridiculous. So you have to be super careful if you're up against that.
And shield drop Shine too on the platforms. I always tell people it's so good,
dude. It's actually busted.
So good. But
it's easy to
slide off. Do you see that? That was a great slide off from him.
No, this is all very good. Very tight spacing. Doing one more. Oh, he went for the 3-pointer. Okay.
I want to see Lucky covering those too, like the delayed side Bs and the shortens, because Bobby's been getting away with a lot of those.
Back throw to double jab and then eats the jump with a downer. That was cool. A lot of Falco throw optimizations over the last year. I don't know if we've seen it in the meta completely yet, but follow Shy on Twitter if you want to know more.
That whole thing about Puff.
There's the Puff one. There's like a lot of stuff about the Spacey Dittos and all that, about what to do. I still don't really see the Falcos do it yet, but it looked good on Twitter. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should think about it.
It's still super conditional. And you see that tree of decision making with Puff.
Like, is it just me, or like it feels like the Falcos are, especially with their combo tree, are the most jazz of any character still? Like, as in they really improvise a lot of times.
I think.
So I don't know if they're as percent specific, like in how they treat the game yet.
So I think the reason that might also happen is because, like, if you think of most of Falco's, all of his combo openers and starters, Shine down air, can all be SDI'd and DI'd in such varied ways that you might or might not be able to get the punish just based on how someone SDIs. So you have to be so ready to change how you're going to punish based on, what the defensive game the other guy's doing. So I think that's one thing that Falcos have, like, always had to kind of adapt to. And especially recently, people's defensive game is getting so good. So your ability to make on-the-fly combo changes is I think you have to do that as Falco.
Yeah.
You can't just run around pillaring people. People will just SDI, land right behind you, and then it's over.
Like you said,
I say that guys like Ginger are lab monsters, so I'm not trying to take anything away from people. It's just more like maybe the character lends himself to a little bit of improv.
Like, to tie this together, Blur, you said, if your moves are predictable, it's just bad. If you are playing something or performing something and you yourself become predictable, that is also bad. So you have to be jazzy. You must be jazzy, or else your audience will just steamroll you.
Okay, well, Bobby's doing a little bit better in this match. Been able to get some of his lasers out. That's really crucial. Getting the first laser out of the war in this matchup. Fox always wants to drop on your head as Falco, so you can't get the laser out. It's a tight position. Kind of a hard edge guard, yeah.
Bobby loves rolling away, also. He gets out of shit so often because of a good roll. Like, one of the things I noticed between him and Mango is Mango gets knocked down, he runs at you and nairs again. Bobby will roll away. There you go.
Those Falcos that like tech and then run at you and down air, it's so frustrating to get hit with something like that. I'm like getting ready like for like a spot dodge. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna punish this spot dodge. And they run and down air me. I'm like, what were you even doing, man? But yeah, good play.
Very good play. Yo.
I think Lucky's got to understand that sometimes he doesn't have the advantage on those platforms. Like if you're coming down with an arrow, like we were talking about shield drop shine and stuff, I think he's been losing a lot of those interactions. And you know, with Falco, you can shield drop shine and then just jump out of it. You don't have to like, you know, do a perfect wave dash like Fox sometimes to punish. So I think that lends to the character too. If you like land on top of him, you're gonna get shield drop shined.
Still a really close game, especially in this matchup.
Ooh,
wow,
he
doesn't.
That.
I cannot believe
nice
he got away with that down air approach. Oh my gosh, dude, this happens sometimes, man. Sometimes having a shine is really useful. He did this down air that got completely outspaced.
Yeah.
And then he just shined. And,
I mean, there's a chance
he won the game, dude.
I saw the grab come out. There's a chance that the grab like extended, and then you know shine is invincible on that frame. So you could have just extended your hitbox into him or hurtbox, and then gotten shined for it. So you know,
it's all about precision. I mean, that's to punish those things. You got to be so precise.
And you kind of have to go for grab there as Lucky too. You have to get something started. So
grab's the best thing you can get.
Like run away and stuff
in the whole game. So you got to get them.
So at what point do you just go for something, and at what point do you see what they're doing and then try and condition them into like something else?
I think sometimes for these players, it's sometimes too like you don't have time to think about that. Sometimes they've seen a Falco recovering or a Falco after a tech situation. I think a lot of those times they're not even making a conscious decision in that regard. But yeah, I mean, Lucky thought he could grab there because, Blur and I were also saying like, maybe that would have hit. But because you see the whiff down there and you're like, okay, well, time to punish. But sometimes Melee will lie to you by 1 or 2 frames and that'll make the entire difference.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I love the stadium. I got to download this.
Isn't it great, dude? How happy does this make you? Like, for real?
I saw it. I was like, oh my God.
Very cool.
And this is Lucky's counter pick, which is kind of, I feel like a little bit interesting maybe, but I think this kind of opened the air what stage you want to go to as either of these characters.
Yeah, I think it's good. It feels comfortable for both of them.
You just link 3 nairs together, man.
Yeah.
Nice light shield immediate back here by Bobby.
Oh man! Oh, the grab cop Blur is listening.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. He took 1% from the magnifying glass. He was down there. That's all I'm gonna say. That was scary.
I find it so funny that magnifying glass does damage.
Damage,
why?
Yeah. Why?
Like, what's the purpose? Like, what's the game design philosophy that led to that decision?
Man, you're not interacting with the stage. You're all the way up there.
Like
maybe they were like, we don't want people stalling in the magnifying glass. It's like, bro, you can't even do that.
Yeah, how do you do that? I guess you could do it on all the walk-off stages, right? Like if you're in a walk-off stage and you're gonna like back throw people, because that's a really cheesy strategy. But if you don't approach, they're just gonna take 1% every like 2 seconds.
You're right. Maybe that's
long,
why.
Right?
That's what Sakurai was cooking up.
Walk-offs in this
dude,
game.
I think you're right, dude. I think that is why he was like, bro, someone camped me on Yoshi's pipes. I'm over it. I'm over it. Give him percent. Give him percent.
Does the 64 magnifying glass do the same thing?
I don't know.
I have no idea, dude.
Don't know.
I'm sure someone will correct us in that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Sometimes you only see that against ices where foxes will like drop down, shine, and then jump, but it's like sort of safe a lot of the time because you can't get like a aerial out from shield like that. Sometimes you can bait like a roll or something or like a panic option.
Man.
Roll! Oh,
ooh, that was so quick too. And it's so difficult there when you're facing backwards as Falco to punish out of shield there.
I'll say this much. If Lucky loses the set, it won't be because of his tech skill. He's literally very few, maybe no tech skill errors so far this set. Like that you never say that about a Fox set usually.
Yeah.
Especially in this matchup. But like he's just straight up hasn't made many mistakes at all.
Not making mistakes when you're playing Melee feels so good. Like
doesn't
to whatever
happen.
level you can play
I wouldn't know, dude. I literally to this day no idea.
You can give yourself some credit. Like even
no,
to whatever level
dude.
you're. I guess you have a high. You have the knowledge of the things you can't do, so that's gonna always
so sad.
haunt you. I resign myself to a lot of things I can't do, so the things I can't do, I'm happy about.
I'm just having to short hop every once in a while. Just give me, like
Man,
the
when you
simple
first pick
things.
up this game, it's like, man, I can't even short hop, and then people do all this stuff. Oh, short hop drill was so fun. Why?
Oh!
Wait,
See
what?
that? Okay.
Did that clang with like the up B hitbox? What was that?
He just missed.
Okay, it might have. Falco Shine is, you know.
Tiny.
Oh, up tilt, very nice.
Oh, I like
Does he
the up air.
follow?
He was trying to do the Bobby stuff where he does like the up air and then soft reverse back air.
Oh, yeah, he ended up doing the Bobby stuff in another way. We have 2-1 Lucky.
Also, I feel like a lot of foxes will, like, when they're coming up, they'll try that ledge grab. I don't know if you saw it, but Lucky will run and do a backwards laser regrab ledge, which, like, a lot of people are like, why would you do that? But it's actually, it's funny to see because, like, that's maybe the second or third time he's done it this set. And you don't see it that often from really good foxes because I don't know
like
exactly why, but
it's kind of like Marth turnaround bear to grab ledge. Which you also haven't seen as much as you used to in the old school. In the old school, that was like how we grab ledge.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
angle.
look! Like I'm saying, man, he's getting everything.
Yeah.
The things you need to hit, he's hitting. It's a big deal.
And he's like that type of thing, especially in this matchup, is so important. Like having such good tech skill and confidence in your tech skill, because they're just in each other's faces, shining and stuff. And if you're just that much quicker on all your, you know, your execution, it's gonna issue some neutral exchanges and stuff, especially some trades that will go in your favor.
Sometimes you're too quick though, right?
A little bit,
Sometimes the
yeah.
buttons don't go in your favor because the scuffle doesn't yield itself to your benefit. Like, I don't know how many times I've been trying to, like, CC.
Ooh, up air there?
Ooh. Oh
What?
my god, never mind.
I was thinking
What?
back air, and he was like, "No, I'll do better. I'll steal his jump, up air him, and then kill him." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" What?
I would have never. My brain didn't even go to shine in that situation. I didn't think that was like a
Sir
thing.
Got there really fast. Oh, what the? Dude, Lucky's like playing full like I don't know what he's doing, but it's stuff I haven't seen very often. He's like
He
just
never
running.
wants to play the last game he just played. He wants a brand new experience every single time.
Dude,
And
he
it must
is
be so
everywhere.
weird to play against too. He's putting out so many nairs, and some of them seem so punishable, but he does them so fast and moves out of it so fast that like I'm sure Bobby's even second guessing whether they are.
He's,
and
he's
that matters so much.
prioritizing covering side platform above Bobby a lot too. So like Bobby is just like being forced to be kind of grounded, and I think that's keeping Bobby in place.
And Bobby
and
is
that's
known to jump to top platform too, so I think that also
Oh, Lucky.
hurts him a little bit. Oh, he had that too. I saw him wave dash down.
This is some of the best I've ever seen Lucky play, and I've probably watched more Lucky games than any human alive, literally, just from all my SoCal days. Like this, he's playing so well right now.
Yeah, wait, this right now.
Am I wrong? Has he not made technical? He hasn't made a mistake.
He's playing pretty well, I'd say.
He
Dude,
dropped
yeah.
the edge guard he went for?
Like, what is happening?
He's just moving. Okay, like you can move, but like doing 4 drills in a row, I'm not sure about.
Oh, the angle though! Blur,
Oh,
you're right. You're right. That's it. Close it up. He hasn't made a single mistake.
You know, he didn't really get punished for those down there, so what do I know?
Right? Oh,
All right,
okay.
all right, all right. We'll give him the 1. We'll say it was a lag thing or something. I don't know. He didn't mess up.
Oh, up there.
Oh,
he
single
took the
hit?
jump? Oh, okay.
Okay. That counts as an error in my eyes. Okay, he gets 1.
It was like
he
a
gets
really
the perfect angle.
It was a
He
good
takes,
read.
like,
He would have
nothing for
hit.
it.
He would have hit
Yeah.
that if ledge, but yeah. I think he gave Bobby too much credit because some people, when they're nervous, don't ever go to ledge. But some people, you know, it's kind of harder against really good players, but they know the mix-ups anyways and they're not nervous about it.
Huge, huge.
Oh,
You
no,
did
it's
it.
not.
Wow. Okay.
I was like
okay.
saying, like, you're not the one 2 stocks to 1. You don't want to be playing that type of trade game out there. And I know Bobby